Okay, this second video for the Clarence River Guardians project is all about how to maximize your chances of finding fine, dry sediments to sample. Now when I say fine, I mean something that either has sand in it or at least a reasonable amount of sand where the material can fit through the holes in your scoop. Now first of all, the sediments that we need to collect need to be dry, not from the water, but above the waterline in what we call the active channel zone. This is a zone where the water level of the river fluctuates under normal and low flood conditions. Now there can be some vegetation as well, like river oak or callistemon or lomandra, and so try to find an open bare spot where there's as little vegetation as possible. This is best because we want to minimize any disturbance to plants. Now ideally we need to find sandy material. Now at some sites this will be easy and it'll be pretty obvious and you won't need to look very hard at all. Now at other sites it might be a little bit tricky, because some of the material in the active channel zone is a bit bigger, more like gravel and cobbles and rocks. So at sites like that, there can often still be sand and it's worth having a really good look for it. Now where you're more likely to find it is immediately downstream from obstacles like big boulders or maybe logs or trees, some sort of obstruction that slows the water down a little bit during a high flow period. And this allows the sand and the finer material a chance to drop out and settle on the downstream side. So look behind, on the downstream side, look behind obstacles. Big trees, rocks, big boulders. This can really help. Now, when you're collecting, as long as the material fits through the holes on your sample scoop, like this, then that's okay. Use the scoop like a sieve to collect and to concentrate the finer material. Now, if you happen to find yourself at a site where the sediment in the active channel zone is just all too big, it's all big gravels and rocks, and despite looking, you really can't find any fine materials, that's okay. Don't worry at all, it's not a failure, that's just the ups and downs of collecting samples for science. Sometimes you get a sample, sometimes you don't, it's just part of being a scientist. So this won't be a problem for the project. We can always patch the gaps later. However, it's still really important to let your tributary guardian know what happened and return the empty sample container to either the Grafton or Tabulum hub or the other prearranged drop-off point so we can keep track of things. So while you're there, find a shady spot and chill out and enjoy the river.